Hi everyone. Welcome again to That's English.
Hello. Kieran and I are practicing our handshake.
Yes, I've heard that a firm handshake tells someone that you're confident and trustworthy. Someone you can depend on.
And don't forget to make eye contact, Kieran. That's very important too.
That's it. Perfect.
Today's episode is about non-verbal communication, like gestures and facial expressions. We're going to meet Roz, who's an old friend of Anthony's.
She's going out with Arlo, but she's not sure if he really likes her.
Arlo has a new job. As you watch, answer this question. What main piece of advice does Mr. Selby give to Arlo?
Thank you very much for coming along to this interview. Tell me about your experience in expensive cars. You're frowning. Your expression tells me you haven't got experience at the top end of the market.
No. To be honest, the biggest sale I've made is £4,000.
OK. We'll give it a month, starting tomorrow, and see how you get on. I'll give you all the sales training you need.
It sounds great. I won't let you down, Mr. Selby. I promise.
Excellent. It's been very nice to meet you, but you mustn't forget to shake hands. Body language and eye contact are extremely important in this business.
Cheers.
Roz, hi. Good to see you. How are you?
Hiya. I'm wonderful, thank you.
You look different somehow. You look radiant.
Ah, well, you see, I've met someone.
Have you? Who's the lucky guy?
He's called Arlo. Oh, I think I might be in love with him, but I'm not sure what he thinks about me.
He must love you too. What guy wouldn't?
Well, it's always me that phones him, and he always sounds pleased to hear from me, but he never phones me. It feels like I'm chasing him.
And what does Arlo do for a living?
He's just started selling cars, but he never tells me much about himself. It's all a bit mysterious.
To be a successful salesman, you have to understand people's behaviour. It's not just what they say. You have to be able to read their facial expressions and their body movements. Frowning, nodding, winking, scratching their head.
Yes, I can see that.
You can learn an awful lot from observing people's body language. What do you think of this man here?
He's moving very confidently. He's not hesitating at all.
This man probably knows the features of the car better than you do. So all you can do is remind him about the benefits of owning this model.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, fine, thanks.
My flatmates and I have been cleaning the flat today. We're thinking of having a party. Did I tell you that I live with these 3 girls?
Yes.
It'd be great if you could come and meet them soon.
OK. When I'm not so busy at work.
By the way, who do you live with? You've never told me.
Why do you think I live with someone?
Oh, do you live on your own?
No.
Poor Roz. Arlo's not very communicative. He doesn't seem interested in her.
Well, let's wait and see. Did you answer the question? What main piece of advice does Mr. Selby give to Arlo?
But you mustn't forget to shake hands. Body language and eye contact are extremely important in this business.
Mr. Selby's main advice is he mustn't forget to shake hands. Also, body language and eye contact are extremely important.
In the video, we heard several words for describing body language.
For example, frowning, winking,
Nodding. Scratching the head.
In fact, body language can communicate as much as words. Now let's move on to the second part of the episode.
Remember, Arlo has a new job and is trying to make his first sale.
While you watch, answer the question. Why does Arlo feel happy at the end of the scene?
Hi there.
Good morning.
This is a beautiful car, isn't it? It's as good as new. It was registered in May last year. It has a 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine. It goes from 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds.
How many miles has the car done?
It's only done 12,000 miles.
And what is the price?
It's just over £15,000.
That's expensive.
No, it's not really. It cost £10,000 more when it was new. Cheers!
Do you see the way the customer backed away from you? That is where you lost the sale. You contradicted the customer. Always try to agree with the customer. What could you say instead?
You could say something like, it's expensive, but it's still great value for money.
Very good. And then you said cheers. That was much too informal, wasn't it?
Yes. Maybe goodbye, or I hope to see you again soon, or something like that would be better. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Sometimes business goes like this. It's just bad luck. But things will change.
Are you all right? You look a bit depressed. Is it Arlo?
Yes. It isn't working.
What's happened?
I don't know what's happening. He might be gay. No, he can't be gay. Surely not. He could be married with children. I have no idea.
Oh, come on. Give it a little more time.
Well, well, well. It looks as though Mr. Aramaki has changed his mind.
Good afternoon, Mr. Aramaki. How nice to see you again.
Good afternoon. Would it be possible to test drive the car?
Of course, sir. Please come into the office. Hi, Roz. I want to apologise to you. I've been very rude. You asked me who I lived with. I live with my mum, and I find that very embarrassing to say to the girl I want to go out with.
Hello. I don't mind. It must be very difficult. It's not your fault property in London is so expensive.
Well, today I sold my first expensive car. I'm so happy about that. And now I've met you, perhaps at last my life is moving forward.
I'm really pleased for you.
Maybe I could come and meet your flatmate soon?
Yes. How about tomorrow?
So, Arlo was interested in Roz after all. He was just worried about his new job and embarrassed about living with his mum.
But Roz was very understanding. Well, did you answer the question? Why does Arlo feel happy at the end of the scene?
Well, today I sold my first expensive car. I'm so happy about that. And now I've met you, perhaps at last my life is moving forward.
He's happy because he sold his first expensive car.
And he's met Roz.
Roz and Arlo both express different possibilities.
We use may, might, could when we aren't very sure about something.
He might be gay. He could be married with children.
We can also express the same idea with perhaps and maybe.
Perhaps at last my life is moving forward. Maybe I could come and meet your flatmate soon?
So, for example, I might buy my wife a new watch for her birthday. Or perhaps I'll get her a ring.
But we use can't, must or surely when we are more certain about something.
No, he can't be gay. Surely not. Hello? I don't mind. It must be very difficult.
It can't be easy to sell second-hand cars. Surely Arlo could find an easier job.
Arlo was very honest with Roz. Talking face-to-face with someone isn't easy.
I know. Some people find it easier to talk over the phone or text. But I find that very impersonal.
We asked people on the street, in what situations do you prefer to communicate electronically?
As little as possible. I'm not very good. I'm a bit technophobe. I'm not very good at that. I have a mobile which I've got from my son, and I still, have phone calls that go on for sort of like 4 or 5 minutes because I don't even realise I've left the phone on.
When I want to have a good chat, I just sit on my phone most of the time. Yeah, use WhatsApp, BBM, emails, through Facebook, yeah. I enjoy doing that.
I'm afraid I'm digging my head in the sand. It's my husband's line of business, but so I have just acquired a smartphone, is that what they're called? So that's the only thing I do. I don't do computers or anything.
I use it to email my kids because they don't live here in St Albans, and also chat to friends all over the world.
I'm Irish, so I've got people in the States, people in Ireland, and we often email each other, keep in touch, and also sorting out and confirming things that need dates and need to be accurate.
So it seems electronic communication is great for speaking to people in different countries, though others don't feel very confident with new technologies.
We also asked them, when do you prefer face-to-face communication?
Always, yeah, it's much better, yeah. Because you can see expressions and you can understand. When you text someone, you can take the text completely the wrong way because you don't see expressions, emotions and things like that. That's what's missing.
When I have a personal one-on-one conversation, or if I want to discuss something very important, I'd rather speak face-to-face.
When I'm talking to people I like.
I guess if it's something personal or difficult to say, then I would feel that I should do it face-to-face. Well, in emotional situations, so I'd never put anything that was significant or complicated emotionally by text or email. So I'd rather speak to somebody.
So, most people prefer face-to-face communication to talk about something personal or to talk about emotions.
Well, I think we're both pretty good at verbal face-to-face communication.
I agree. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now.